Hello future millionaires and welcome back to my channel. I am Kayla.K.Keane and in this week's video I'll be discussing how you can make extra money. Could you do with some extra money right now? I'm sure you're all answering yes. So if you are interested in 7 ways in which you can do that, like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification and keep watching. Welcome back future millionaires and thanks for staying. As I said before, in this video I'll be discussing 7 ways in which you can earn extra money. And who doesn't want to earn some extra money? So let's not waste any time, let's get right into it with idea number 1, which is social media management. Social media in general, but the management is a whole nother aspect of it. Social media and social media management are actually an excellent way of making money even if you're staying at home. With everything that is going on in the world, businesses are clamoring to find a way to connect with their customers through the different audiences that are on social media. So if you have a good following on your social media page, or if you have some skills, for example, graphics design, or you're great at making copy, which is the text that goes onto that graphic design, then they could be looking for your skill to help to promote their business. Keep in mind that a lot of business owners are above a certain age group, so most of them are not social media savvy or savvy as it relates to technology in general. So they want to get the message out there, but they cannot do it themselves. And that is where you come in. Social media management is actually a job where you can earn a full-time salary doing just a gig, because it's literally just a gig most of the time, but you can earn a full-time salary. So think about social media management. Let me hasten to add that a lot of people treat YouTube as social media, but YouTube is not necessarily a social media, which is why I didn't mention video editing and so on, because YouTube is actually a search engine. So when I refer to social media, I'm referring to social media in the traditional terms, which is, for example, your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. The second way in which you can earn extra income is by buying bonds. Normally when I speak about bonds, I would say stocks and bonds. However, because of the way the economy is now, I would not recommend buying stocks for someone who is not a seasoned investor, as it is a little more tricky as it relates to navigating the stock market just now. So bonds is an excellent way to make extra income. But I'm sure some of you are saying, I know about bonds, but what is it really? A bond is a fixed income instrument that represents a loan from the investor to the person who is borrowing. Typically, there are 2 types of bonds. Well, issuers really, and that is corporate issue and government issue. Bonds are a debt security under which the issuer owes the holder a debt, and depending on the type of bond is required to pay them at interest. If you are going to get interest on the bond, that is referred to as a coupon bond, which is what I'm referring to now. For more information on bonds and what type of bond is best for you, because obviously we're trying to make some extra money, you can talk to the financial company of your choice. And if you want advice as to which company to choose, you can DM me on my Instagram page so we can talk directly to see what is best for you. My social media handle on Instagram and Twitter is Kayla.K.Keane, similar to here on YouTube. The volatility of bonds is way lower than that of stocks, which is why bonds are generally considered a safer type of investment, because if you are promised a certain percentage at maturity, then that is what you're normally given. unlike equity, which fluctuates based on market condition. So, bonds are actually an excellent way of making extra money, honey. I know the other question that you're asking, and that is about the liquidity of your bonds. Bonds are actually very liquid. If you don't know what liquid means, it simply means that you can convert it to cash easily. So they're very liquid, one. And secondly, you can normally liquidate without facing much change in the price for the bond. So I know that bonds can be complicated if it's your first time hearing about it. So if you want a full video, just comment in the comment section and let me know. I can do a video on bonds alone. Third idea on how you could make an extra income is by becoming a virtual tutor. As you know, most of us have to be going to school online now, which is new for a lot of persons. So some of them are struggling and would love if someone could assist them in keeping up to pace with the class. So depending on your educational background, what you like, what you enjoy doing, you could become of assistance, but not for free. So you could become a virtual tutor. You can do this simply in your community by posting ads in your community for persons who are going to elementary school or primary school, depending on the region that you're living in. Some of those children need help. And for some persons, it's not necessarily children. There are persons who are going to university who are not surviving by going to school online. So you could become of assistance at a cost, of course. There are also websites that have this facility already set up, so you can register with the websites and become a tutor. Some of these websites include chegg.com, wizant.com, and tutor.com. So if you want to make some extra money teaching something that you already know, this is an opportunity for you. The fourth idea for how you can make some extra money is to rent property. If you live in a house where there's an extra bedroom, you can simply rent that bedroom to make some money, which is why I always tell people that if you're going to buy a property, it's best to buy an investment property or a property if you need 2 bedrooms, maybe it has 3 bedrooms, so you can rent that extra bedroom. Renting property can actually be one of the most effective ways to make extra money without not doing much work. All you have to do, fix up the property and someone else will take care of it for the most part, apart from, major repairs and so on. If you don't want to rent, I would prefer to do Airbnb. So there are persons going and coming as opposed to someone actually permanently living there, so to speak. I actually tried Airbnb myself and I was shocked to see how quickly someone actually wanted to rent the property. So it actually works. All you have to do is to download the Airbnb app and take photos of the property that you want to rent, upload them, upload a cost, and persons will reach out to you when they want to stay in your community. The fifth way in which you can make some extra money is by becoming a video editor. So if you're tech savvy or if you learn easily, learning how to edit videos can be one of the easiest ways in which you can earn some extra money. Some of us here on YouTube, for example, can edit our own videos. For example, I edit my own videos. But other big YouTubers don't have the skill set to edit, and some of them are daily vloggers. So they upload a video daily. It's actually very difficult to edit a video every day. So they are looking for someone like you who can edit the video for them at a cost. Animations and other 3D or 4D or 2D design rather are actually another excellent way in which you can make some money. So if you're creative, this is actually your time to shine. And remember, videos are not just for YouTube only. Persons are doing online classes, so teachers might want to do a little video presentation during that class, or other persons have virtual presentations and they would love your assistance in filming, but not just filming, editing, because some of them can film on their own. The sixth idea for how you can earn some extra money is to sell an item that persons around you want. For example, if you work in an office and persons are always leaving to buy, say, juice, you can start selling some juice at your office so you can prevent them from having to leave to buy juice and come back. So look around you, look at the needs of the persons around you, and think of an item that you can buy and sell it at a higher price. If you buy in bulk, remember that you'll get the item at a cheaper cost. So if you can calculate it in a way where you are able to sell maybe a little bit below the normal selling price, but you'll still be making a profit, then that is even more advantageous for you, because persons, of course, are looking for a bargain and will want to buy cheaper. Worse if you're already in their space or you're taking the product to them, so that's much easier. Remember also that you can use social media to promote this business if you want to take it a little bigger, and you can reach a wider audience as opposed to persons who you know and they know you alone. The seventh way to make some extra money is through drop shipping. In drop shipping, you are actually the middleman. So you are the person between the customers and the manufacturers. So you are basically selling products, but you don't actually touch the product. What you do is create a website or set up a website that allows customers to buy what they want without having to go to the manufacturers themselves. The cool thing about drop shipping is you don't have to touch anything. No products, no shipping. All you do is place the items online, and once the items are ordered, the manufacturer does the rest by shipping them out and so on. So it's not time consuming for you, especially if you're already busy. And remember, these are side hustle ideas that we're looking at, so you don't want anything that is taking up your entire day. If you're still wondering how to make money through drop shipping, your payment will be the difference between the cost from the manufacturer and how much you are actually selling the product for. One of the easiest ways to create a drop shipping website is through Shopify. So they have built-in payment collection methods already, and they can link you with e-commerce websites such as eBay and Amazon. So once a customer goes online onto your website, orders a product, they pay you the difference between the manufacturer's cost and the cost that you are selling for, or your selling price as you would call it. For staying to the end, future millionaire, here is a bonus tip. You can actually make a design, print it on items and sell it, which is what they call merch here on YouTube. And by the way, by the end of the year, I'll have my own channel merch. So I know that a lot of you want to have your t-shirt with Future Millionaire on it, or your mugs or bottles. So by the end of the year, that will be available. If there's a specific item that you would like to have Future Millionaire on, let me know in the comment section and I'll create that just for you. By the end of the year, the link will be out where you can purchase these items. And remember, you don't just have to buy from me, you can do it too. So, until next time, tell me in the comment section which of the ideas was most compelling. And until next week, stay financially literate. Bye-bye.